I'd like to start off with asking, how do you know someone's in need? How do you know what those needs are? And how do you know what to do when you're faced with someone who's in need? All these problems are real problems that are all across all communities. And we here at Iowa Big want to help that problem through HelpWe. This is a problem because people often want to help people, but they don't know how to get out there and help. They don't know the resources that are there. They don't know even the people that are around them that have those needs. And also those who are in need often don't know where to turn to. They don't know who to go to help. They don't know what to do. And so HelpWe is here to solve that problem. HelpWe uses a switchboard model that allows us to connect organizations all around Cedar Rapids and the community. We're bridging the gap between these so everyone can just come to this one resource through HelpWe. Think of it like a search engine. HelpWe is the search engine of helping people. Now how this works is you'll go onto the HelpWe website, and there are 4 types of people. You have the recipient, you have the reporter, you have the donor, and you have the agencies. And I'll explain all these for you. A reporter is the person who goes on here and reports the needs of those that they see. And so they'll go onto this website here, helpweiowa.org, and they'll simply click on report. And once they're here, they'll see the categories of all they see here, and what they'll do is they'll click on the one closest related to the problem that they've seen through the recipient. So let's just say they have a clothing problem. They've noticed that it's the dead of winter right now and they don't have a coat. And so what they can do is right here in the box, they just be as descriptive as possible with the type of coat that they need, the size, the gender, anything that can help us see the type of thing that they need. And all they do after that is simply hit submit. And also in here, we'd like to make sure that those who are reporting, they remain anonymous. We don't want to know exactly who these people are, because that's one of the great things about HelpWe is the anonymity of this. We want it to stay anonymous because sometimes the recipients, they don't want people to know that they have these problems, they have these needs that they need help with. And so we want to make sure that everything stays anonymous and it doesn't have to be out there for them, for everyone to know. And so then you just simply hit submit here, and they type in the reporter ID, and the reason for the reporter ID is because not anyone can just go on here and submit random needs. That's because we don't want people, we don't want them abusing the system or whatnot. We want people who we know are trusted as reporters, and so they just simply type in the reporter ID and then hit submit. What happens after that? This is where our switchboard model comes in. We receive the need request through the back end of our website. We look it over, and then we go and look at other organizations that are already present around here and see if that need can be filled through another organization that's already created, because we don't want to be recreating the wheel here. So after that happens, we find an organization that has matched that coat, we find that coat, and then we give it to the reporter to give it to the recipient. That way we don't have any connection with the recipient. They don't feel pointed at, they don't feel brought out to the attention. It's just the reporter simply just giving them that code saying, here, I've noticed that you needed this. It's free, it's just here for you to take. And also, if we don't find an organization to fill that need that is already created, what we'll do is, you as donors, you can go on here, and currently there are no listings, and but once we have more needs that can't be filled through other organizations that are already created, they'll simply go on here for people like you to just go on there. If they're feeling like they want to donate, they can go on there and click on a need that they can help out with. And what will happen is we will email you, and if you've requested something to donate for, we'll email you and tell you how to go about that, and we'll tell you how to get that product to us, or we'll tell you how to get that product to the recipient and whatnot. We'll get that all figured out. And the agencies are, of course, the fourth person. The agencies are the organizations that are working with us. So why us? Why HelpWe? Why Iowa Big? The reason we are a good resource to use, we're a good company to use for this, is because we are just obviously we're just a bunch of kids. We don't have the incentive of money to drive us for this organization. What we have is just plain passion to do this all. We have students that are constantly coming in year after year who will want to be on this project, who will want to just continue this legacy on and grow the project. Because you'll constantly have more people who have more diversity in thinking, more diverse different paths of passion that will be able to adapt this and make this grow into whatever it will grow into down the road. And I'd like to bring up some of our team members here. We have Ariana, the team leader, and we have Kyle Shear here, the web developer. And just to show you that we are just a bunch of teens here, but we are dedicated to this and we do have a passion to make this grow. Thank you.